So did you touch base with Mark?
Yeah, I sent him an email.
Okay, so I remember this because this is a huge, as you're developing yourself and going out into the market and effectively influencing human beings and selling them, I want you to remember this. There's 3 avenues and they have a specific order, okay? Number 1, these are optimum approaches. Number 1 is always going to be in person, right? Every single time you're going to put yourself in a situation to sell a product, service, thought, idea, or concept, you want to do it face-to-face. And I understand you're not always going to be able to do that, but I'm just letting you know, face-to-face, number 1. Number 2 is the telephone, right? You want to actually be talking to the individual. And then a distant number 3, okay? A distant number 3 is email. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I don't leave messages for people. I don't send emails to people. Hey, I'll send an email. Let me know what you think. I don't do any of these things. Emails serve one specific purpose in my life, and do you know what they are? Emails are alibis. Think about that for a minute. The only reason I utilize email is when I say I'm going to do something, email is an alibi. Email reinforces my integrity. If I tell a particular client I'm going to do this, for example, you might be having an exchange where there is some information that's required, or there is something you said you were going to do. Well, it's very powerful to say, hey, Bob, you'll have that in your inbox at 12 noon Wednesday, right? If I say something like that, whatever it is I'm sending Bob, I'm going to have it sent to him at 11:59, if not 12 noon on Wednesday, not 12:01, right? Because perception's reality, and all of these things lend themselves to my integrity. The second a client feels like he can set his watch to me, I'm only increasing this believability that everything I say I live up to, and I'm there to make this person's life easy by trusting me, put it in my hands, and you get back to what's important in your world. This is exactly why you've hired me, right? So never forget that. Emails, they're not a selling tool, okay? And we're getting close, but until email, you can send an email and then a virtual representative of yourself, like a little avatar, jumps out of the screen and starts delivering the pitch in real time. Until that happens, emails should not even be considered a part of your selling. They should act as alibis. When you said you were going to do that thing, there's the proof. When you said you were going to follow up and do XYZ, there's the proof. Emails exist so that if a client is ever having a bad day and they want to say, well, where's that thing you said you were going to send out? It's right here. And then imagine if you show them something that says, hey, Bob, I'm going to get back to you at noon on Wednesday. And when you send them the email, these little details everybody pays attention to, and he's going to see a detail where you did send it to him and it was at 11:59. Now, as I stated, if you send that email and it's 12:01, this starts to work against you. So never forget that. Anytime, if you're going to be selling somebody, don't leave messages on the phone. They're weak. Right? And they always force you into a situation where, hey, give me a call back. There are ways to leave effective emails, and in some instances you will have to do that, and we'll talk about that. But optimum, especially for what it is we're discussing right here and right now, face-to-face. It is incredibly easy to get in front of people face-to-face, and those are the instances you're going to have the highest success rate. So face-to-face, number 1, telephones, number 2, and a far distant number 3 are emails. Emails should be considered alibis only, an opportunity to allow perception to become reality when it comes to following up or providing things that you said you were going to provide.